So the culture can be engineered. However, it's because it's a lot of the soft issues there. You don't engineer it in the same way as, say, you engineer. Let's say, okay, they look at their hamburger production differently than their people. Okay, the hamburger production is set up like an assembly line for efficiency and effectiveness. The people, not necessarily so. The people are set up to be of a certain type of how can I say character or personality. So when they interact with the customer, they get a certain result. Okay, so they clearly can engineer that. The other part to that is once it's set up, everything they do is feeds into that. But perhaps the biggest thing is when the new employee hits the floor and is trained. They see everybody around behaving and acting in a certain way, and as you watch this, it's kind of bizarre a little bit. They're almost like hyped up or something. They're almost you almost wonder what's going on there. But if let's say there's 10 people there and they're all doing this, and you come in, you're gonna be very reluctant to. You want to fit in, you want to do a good job, so you're going to start acting that way as well, right? Even if it's not you so much. Okay, and then the other one to that is how do they measure that? How can that be? How do you determine, first off, do they fit into the culture? Because it's very important that whoever you hire fit in with your culture. And then, secondly, how do you monitor that and evaluate that? And my guess would be that someone like In-N-Out Burger probably has psychologists, they contract with, and other people as well. But those are just sort of the finer points. The basic nuts and bolts of it were set up in their business model. Okay, fascinating topic, and I think increasingly it will become important, particularly in the next 10 years or so in business.